and we came, went as far out to one side that we could just to check out what's on the other side. Is it going to sort of flatten out? And I came to a place where it was like I didn't have my ice axe out. It was like I probably should get my ice axe out because this is not great. But I was like really awkward. I had it on my backpack, which is probably one of the learnings for later in the show as well to get back to. But I asked Frederick, can you undo my ice axe just so and he said, yeah, but can you just turn around and come back? I was like, yeah, no problem. So I stepped up. I did sort of the B step around, trying just to turn around with, and just as I got turned back, my lower ski slipped. So it slipped under me and it slipped out, and I, since the heels are loose, I fell on top of the skis, which was, so I just started to slide down. I only had my ski poles, and I started on my belly, sliding down on top of my skis. So it's down the slope. And we were aware that at the end of that slope, there was a cliff. So it wasn't a great place to be. And I remember sort of trying to scramble with my poles, trying to get something that sort of rested my fall a little bit. And as I said, I didn't have my ice axe out. And I came down to the cliffside. I was like, this is not good. I remember thinking, this is not good. And I dropped off the cliff. So I fell down about 8 meters. And I remember falling. I remember up sort of when I landed. And I landed on a shelf and then fell off the next one as well, which is about 5 meters down. So it's about 15 feet more. I don't remember any of that, but I can sort of see the trajectory afterwards. So I remember falling off thinking, this is not good. This is really not good. And that sort of poof when I landed, and then it's just blank. So I remember waking up. I was like, what's this? I couldn't remember where I were. I didn't remember who I was with, what I was doing. And I sat there and it's like, it's probably not with my family. I'm probably not in a place like this alone. So I thought about my friends that usually go skiing with me. It's Michael and Frederick. I'm like, I'm probably with one of those guys. I couldn't walk. I couldn't stand up. So I tried to sit up, and I realized I had the avalanche backpack on, and it had ejected, so I had the big bubble around my head. And I sat there, and I started to realize this is really not very good, because I cannot get away from here. I can't stand up. I'm really hurting, and I don't know if I have anyone with me. So I started to call for help. No one, nothing happened. And I got real scared to be honest. This sounds like a cocky thing to say, but I'm not usually getting scared. But being there, realizing it's cold, weather is not great. I'm alone. I can't get away from here. Thank God Frederick came. I heard him starting like yelling for me. Maybe 10 minutes later. So he had to go around the whole mountain. And he came up to me. He sat down and he took his puffy jacket and put it across my shoulders, and he hugged me, and it's like, you're going to be all right. I called for help.